Pick that. Let's go way back. Let's go back in time because, you know, the further back you go in time, the closer you get to the truth. And so let's go way back. Let's go back to 2100 BC.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Jack Hibbs, because today we are going to go way back.
It's a good idea he had, wasn't it?
We're going to go way back. Thank you so much for everybody for joining me today. Yeah, I'm going to start going back, and then I'm going to go forward, and then I'm going to go back again. So hello, everyone. Welcome to Alley Top Files and Pastor Sunday and some updates if you haven't been watching Candace. So what you think, babe? What should we do?
Well, you've put this episode together, so I will just be at your beck and call, my dear.
Okay. So if you guys just came, I just played this.
Pick that. Let's go way back. Let's go back in time because, you know, the further back you go in time, the closer you get to the truth. And so let's go way back.
Let's go.
All right.
So I'm gonna go back to September 10th. And the first person that actually recorded something on a selfie saying Charlie passed was Mr. Jack Hibbs. And I'm kind of known for recording all this because I believe Barron did a sermon, one of his videos of Rob, and he deleted it live. I had the sermon after. I think I posted it. Everybody screenshotted it, screen recorded it, and put it everywhere. But anyways, I got this one too. He deleted it though. I'm not sure why.
It seems like they do that often, isn't it?
It's a deleted selfie, and we're gonna go way back, and that's where we're gonna go right now. Hold on a second. Here we go.
So where are you taking us here?
I'm going to take you to September 10th.
Okay. We're in the way back machine, guys.
Everybody, just an update on what's going on. It is 1:45 Pacific time. And as you guys have been watching the news, there's conflicting reports all around the globe, literally all around the globe. Israeli news service and Benjamin Netanyahu had made a comment and made the announcement that Charlie Kirk had passed, that he was in fact dead, that Charlie has died. They made that announcement roughly 20 minutes after the shooting. U.S. News reported nothing of that.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah. How
did he know that?
Well, how did our friends overseas know that too?
Maybe Mr. Butch, his brother, texted him something. I'm not sure. Allegedly. I don't know. But Butch, his brother, was there. So right away he does a selfie. But he's saying that no news outlet in United States has even posted about it. So he's kind of like saying, I know this for first. I don't know. What do you guys think? But
I always thought that video was just weird for him to put out. I could see why he deleted it, to be honest. That's creepy. In my opinion.
And Baron did a shout out on one of his streams and showed this because I sent it to him. I sent this whole Rob McCoy and Jack Hibbs archive to him. So yeah, it's just kind of weird, right? Let me just play. I'm not going to replay it, but he just said no news outlet said that. I can. Why is it going like from the beginning again? Okay, well, let's see.
Everybody, just an update on what's going on. It is 1:45 Pacific time. And as you guys have been watching the news, there's conflicting reports all around the globe, literally all around the globe. Israeli news service and Benjamin Netanyahu had made a comment and made the announcement that Charlie Kirk had passed, that he was in fact dead, that Charlie has died. They made that announcement roughly 20 minutes after the shooting. U.S. News reported nothing of that he was stable. Some reports said that he was in surgery. Of course, obviously, I've talked to people who were literally on this, in the presence of Charlie, trying to stabilize him. CNN is just now reporting that he is in fact passed. Tonight, special service this evening. Not exactly sure how this is going to work.
So as he is talking, he is saying now CNN has just reported he has passed. So as he's doing his selfies, talking about this, I guess it popped up on his screen as he's doing this. CNN just reported Charlie's passed. But as we go further and back, we know Terrell was the one with the first selfie because he sent that to Candace later. But Terrell was kind of the first person to say he passed.
Yeah,
right?
We just didn't find that out till later because you're kind of right, because that all went down. He ran around the building, recorded that.
Yeah.
So I guess he technically would have been, but that didn't get published publicly for quite a while after.
Right.
Well, at least for what we know.
So what's with all these selfies? Like, I don't know. I feel it's kind of weird. I wouldn't be grabbing out my phone and doing that. That maybe other people would. Maybe he wants to be the first one to get it out there. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because he literally was, because this was on his Facebook, but he deleted it. Just so you guys know, it's not there anymore. All right. So I'll continue. I think he's almost done here.
I'm going to be very honest with you, and I'm only speaking to the Calvary Chapel Chino Hills family right now. That I've had to make a decision between going through with service. Fox News is now announcing Charlie Kirk is dead. 1:46 Pacific time. Fox News.
Lots of information.
CNN is reporting that he has passed. So I first found out that he had passed shortly after Charlie was shot from Israeli news service. How they knew, but they knew.
Pardon?
You even said how they knew, but they knew. It even surprised him, apparently.
How they knew, but they knew. So he's saying that Israeli news source is the first one that said he has passed. And then he said how he knew.
Yeah.
How they knew.
Yeah. It's almost like that, even like I was saying, even surprised him. And the fact that they actually had it published in either a news article or broadcast that quickly.
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is weird. Yeah. What are people saying? His brother? Yeah, Jack Hibbs is his brother. Butch.
I did see a couple interesting comments in there. It was about timeline. So Penny Copeland, did they even have time to get to the hospital by the time he announced it? And I think that's a very...
Did they even have time to get to the hospital? Yeah.
Yeah.
How does he know all this?
Because you also remember there was the rumors, which are still sort of unconfirmed, about him having a pulse at the hospital too. So technically that whole timeline doesn't make sense, right? Because they've said one thing, and then however much time later, because I don't remember if there's a timestamp on that comment from the hospital.
Yes.
But
yes.
apparently he did have a pulse at one point.
Right,
So
right.
how could he be legally one thing if it was unconfirmed by a specialist?
And how does it, the Israeli source that the news outlet he's talking about, how do they know first?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't United States or Utah hospital know first? And normally when this kind of thing happens, isn't there like a whole bunch of cameras around the hospital, and the doctor comes out and the doctor talks, the patient's stable? None of this happened. None of it. You know, just saying. Let's move on.
Now, just now, well over an hour or so, an hour and a half, the U.S. News is reporting this. I've got some details that I'm not
Wow.
willing to share right now. But tonight's service, I'm going to ask everybody to come on out and pray. And I'm going to ask you to be patient, please, because I've just made a decision, because this is important. We are going to pray as a church family, and I will be with you there. And at the same time, I'm going to be running across campus as we set up the Real Life Network interview with Fox News nationwide. I've been asked if I would address this on Fox News nation.
Okay. All right. Did you hear what he just said? I have been asked to address this on Fox News. If you're doing a selfie saying that he just passed, how did you and Fox News know about this? Bombshell. Hello. I'm just saying this today. No one's talked about this. Did he just contradict what he said from the beginning? I am hearing that Charlie's passed, and I heard it from an Israeli source. Then, now he's saying U.S. News said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. News said nothing. And as he's still doing his selfie, then he says, oh, CNN said he's passed. Fox News said he's passed. Now he's been asked, oh my gosh, to come on Fox News, because I have that clip, but I'm not playing it today. But you can go see it. He's all smiles. And when he's talking about it, when he's on with Fox News that same night, the same night he does his service, the same night. But he is saying Fox News has asked him. So he's having previous conversations before he's doing this video. What is happening? You got to go back. You got to go back, Jack, in order to find the truth. That's what we're doing. Okay, my brain. Did you hear what he said? Am I losing it, guys? What does everybody think? So he just said USA News said nothing.
Yeah.
So if that's so, how did you and Fox News set up a thing? He's just saying, I'm going to be on Fox News tonight. Well, then before this selfie video that you just did, you already talked about that with somebody. You already knew. What is going on? Okay, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Stuff is so odd, and I can't handle it anymore.
I have a couple
Nationwide.
interesting comments.
So I'm going to try to be in two places at the same time.
Two places at the same time.
Because prayer.
Hold on.
To my Orthodox friend.
Well, I can't go to him yet.
Everybody, just an update on what's going on is one.
I mean, he said right here.
I would address this on Fox News.
Oh, right there.
This interview.
Hold on.
I'm going to be running across campus as we set up. Everybody, just an update on what's going on is one.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show.
Full screen.
I'm not going to go full screen. I'm just showing you.
The Real Life Network interview with Fox News nationwide. I've been asked if I would address this on Fox News nationwide.
Nationwide.
So I'm going to try to be in two places at the same time. Because prayer is the number one thing. And the second thing is the narrative.
Oh, I know about the narrative.
The right words have got to be said right now Nancy Pelosi is calling for gun restrictions immediately in the light of Charlie Kirk's assassination. No gun has never killed anyone. It's the depraved demonic heart behind the gun. And as we just learned in South Carolina, if there's no gun, there's a knife. And when there's no knife, there's a rock. And when there's no rock, there's the bare hands of a godless, fallen nature that needs Jesus Christ. Friends, it's important in how you process this information. You're going to get mad at God. You're going to get mad at what? Gun stores. How about you get mad at Satan and do something about it? Stand up for what's right. Speak up. Stop being a spectator to the death of the United States of America. Do we not know? Have we not woken up to the fact that politics will not save us? Our economy is not going to save us? Donald Trump, President Trump's just announced that Charlie Kirk, his friend, is dead.
Guys, this is in live time. He is saying everybody who announced it, but apparently you have an interview with Fox News already pre-planned, so you just did a boo-boo there.
Well, hold on.
Yep.
When are we going to wake up?
What?
He had that pre-planned before Trump. Hold on. He just said he had it pre-planned before Trump announced it.
Yeah.
He had his Fox News.
So this whole video is fake, is what I'm saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, can I get some answers, Jack? Like, what are you saying? You saying nobody announced that he's passed, but you have an interview with Fox News. I'm confused.
And seek God. We need a revival in the church, or else this entire nation perishes, and very quickly. I think Jesus Christ is right now with his arms outstretched to America, to the church. Forget about America. Jesus' hands are stretched out right now to the church in America, asking us, what will we do?
Well, that's what you want. Forget about America. Let's the church. This is what it's all come to.
Will we repent?
I'm repenting.
And intercede for our nation? Or we will just, get busy? We're going to go online. We're going to just dive into social media. We're going to go back to gaming. I'm not talking about the lost. I'm talking about we the saved, we the children of God.
No, I know what we're talking about.
And so please pray for me. I'm going to do both, right? By God's grace. We're going to be doing the service tonight. We are going to worship the Lord because Charlie's with Jesus. And, but Erica and the kids remain. And so we're going to pray. We're going to go through some comforting scriptures. And then I'll run over. I need to be available for Fox between the hours of 8 p.m. Pacific and 10 p.m. Pacific. And that's the least that I can do for my friend.
The least that I can do is go on Fox News.
Charlie and I go way back.
No. Oh, no. Oh, hell. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that word. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Jesus. Okay. Oh, no. Listen, God comes to me and Charlie comes to me in my dreams and tells me to replay this video all the time. So, no. What did he just say? Because he just said something and I got to rewind it. He just said, here, let's rewind what he said.
Charlie and I go way back.
No, you don't. You don't go way back. You know what way back is? You know, when he was born. You met him in 2021. Rob McCoy introduced you to him because Rob McCoy met him first in 2020. So, and then Mikey McCoy got the job at TPUSA June 6, 2021. And that's when you met him. So you don't go way back. For me, that's not way back. What's way back for you?
Way back is like Brian Harpole jumping in the machine to go get mints. That's way back.
Oh, God. Yeah, so whatever way back means to you, this isn't my way back. Okay. We're done.
We go back before him and Erica, and
really?
We've had him here in our house, and
oh,
he's a dear brother.
You go back before Erica? I would love to see that. Maybe that's true. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they met before.
I'd like some receipts.
Maybe they have. Maybe they've met once or twice. But from what I was told, not what I was told, from what the video I saw of Rob McCoy in Israel, he said he introduced Jack to Charlie. So I need some information on way back when you met him.
Hey, he's doing good right about now, right?
Pardon?
He's where we're...
No, I'm not. He's not doing good because he's telling me to ask questions. No, we're done.
We've had him here in our house, and he's a dear brother. Hey, he's doing good right about now, right? He's where we're going to be.
Never.
And so...
No, he's not doing good. He's actually...
Though we weep and we're sad, we don't weep without hope. Glory be to God. If Jesus comes back soon, he's going to be bringing Charlie Kirk with him. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 13 through 18.
Well, I'm going to hold you by that if he brings him back, because he's going to have to ask you quite a few questions. Next, now we're going to go. So this was... All right. So
is it okay if I touch on some comments? Because we did do a very, very thorough breakdown of that video, and there's been a lot of comments. So I'm
so sorry, guys. Let me pause this here like this.
It's okay. There's some that are way back. Don't bother trying to find them and bringing them up because they're too far back. I'll just read them out until we catch up in the chat.
Hold on. What did this person say here? I just want to know what this person said first before you go back.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling us what happens in your dreams about this particular video? Okay, well, first of all, you can even ask Chris. I dream a lot, and they're vivid, and they're always... This has been happening since I got electrocuted, basically. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but I was electrocuted when I was 12. 12 or 13, I can't remember. Oh, yes, I was 12, going to be 13, because I have a late birthday. Anyhow, so I get a lot of dreams, and particularly for this video... my dreams are like in and out. So 3 or 4 days ago, I had a dream and it said, you got to show this video. And then I just forgot about it. I'm like, why do I have to show? I already showed this video. Baron showed this video. I put it on my ex and my ex blew up. I just joined X in November. I had the deleted sermons from Rob McCoy and I just put it there and everybody's like, oh my God. So Ian Carroll saw it, Baron saw it, and it went kind of viral. Everybody like posted it everywhere. But for this, I had another dream, and I'm like, well, what is it? Well, I know he was the first person to talk about the stuff, so I went back to go look. Like I gotta go. I don't know who told me in my dream to look at it. I have many dreams about Charlie, running in a forest, being like these electrical bolts coming at him, and you know that because I told you that so many times. But this particular dream was like, look at this video, look at this video, look at this video. And I said, okay. And so I did. And this is what I found. I didn't even tell Chris. So I don't know if you were shocked when I talked about the Fox News. I wanted to get your reaction.
No.
You weren't shocked?
No.
Okay, he wasn't shocked, but no. I wanted to get he doesn't get shocked about anything. So I wanted to be like,
remember the whole video about Albania with the pizza?
Oh gosh!
But I've just watched this video a lot. That's why.
You watched, but did you catch that?
Yeah.
You didn't catch the Fox News thing.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I didn't, guys. I'm sorry.
You didn't catch that he was having an interview, and then what we're just talking about right now. You didn't catch that.
Okay, I didn't catch it. Sorry, guys.
No, I'm not talking about right now.
Oh, well, I'm confused now.
Okay. Okay, so all right. You're okay. I wanted to bring this video because we've seen it so many times. You've only seen it once or twice. You haven't gone through the whole entire video. It's a 6-minute video. So he talks about him passing, and Israeli News is the first person to talk about him passing.
Yeah.
And U.S. news outlets said nothing.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah. So I just brought it up now, saying he has an interview with Fox News, And how did he have an interview with Fox News if no news outlet has said he's passed? So he had a conversation before he did this video, and me and you haven't talked about this. So I wanted to get your reaction and what you thought about that particular moment I brought up.
Well, I knew he had an interview. I just didn't know it was Fox, but I knew he had an interview.
He had an interview, but what about him having this interview, babe, regarding the time frame? Like he had to, so Fox News had talked to him before he did this selfie.
Yeah.
It's not odd to you?
Yeah, but knowing what I know about him and this whole situation, it makes perfect sense. It's just more alleged lies compounded on more alleged lies to spin a narrative that is a lie, allegedly. Like, yeah. So like,
yeah. Shabbat shalom, daddy's home. Nothing surprises him. Let's just say, I'll say, oh my God, babe, I found this. He's like, yeah. So regarding my dreams, I have, since this whole thing started, I've had so many, and I've forgotten some important ones that Charlie came to me and he goes, you got to look at this. And then I woke up and I forgot. So hopefully it'll come back to me. But anyways, this is the video. This is kind of new information. So yes. What comment did you want to go through?
There was a whole bunch.
A bazillion.
And don't worry about going back. Just don't worry about it. They're way at the beginning. I just sort of had it marked. When I'll go down a little bit and then you can get some closer to the bottom. Yep. So it was just comments, 2 comments here from the woman that you just brought up, Leora Farkowitz. And this was when you were talking, when you first brought this up. Yes, this is the first news that Charlie was passed. Correct. And they did a follow-up comment. I thought this came out at 12:43.
What is happening? You're gonna pre-plan your Fox News interview before you do your selfie? You just did a no-no there. Oopsie, allegedly. I'm done with this. I'm done. Okay. We can just move on because I have so much much to show you guys.
We'll try to hit some more comments later, guys.
Yeah, if it's really important, I mean, comments come in and I can't see. If it's really, really, really important comment, just you can send a super chat. You do not have to send like money, just $1. It's fine. But I can't read it all.
I try.
It comes in. If it's really, really important, I don't want your cash. I just want to get this information out, okay? But if I see your comment, put it twice because I can't read if I don't answer it. Okay. I'm going to try. Okay. Next we're going to go. So in this, I don't know if you ever watched Serpent, you go back, you go future, you go back, you go future, you go back, you go future. Cause that's what we're doing. Because if you just joined us now, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing exactly what he wants
to pick that. Let's go way back. Let's go back in time because, the further back you go in time, the closer you get to the truth.
Okay.
And so let's go.
That's what we're doing. So I just want to let you guys know that's what we're doing. We're going way back. All right. I love that. I love that segue. Thank you so much, Jack Hibbs. I love it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go way back. That's what we're going to do. Now we're going to go to... Oh, everybody knows this guy.
Pick that.
We know this one. Who doesn't know this one? Do we know this one? Everybody.
Oh, Robbie.
Mr. Rob McCoy. The real McCoy. So Barron had a video doing his live sermon. And I've been watching him for a long time. And I screen recorded this in September. So... it's in my YouTube if you want to watch the whole thing. And Ian Carroll covered it, and so did Barron. So you can go back and go look. I was the first person to bring out the deleted sermon. So I'm just going to show you 1 little minute clip because I don't want to show you everything. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to July 25th, 2025. It's before Charlie passed. Okay. So we are going to do that right now.
To my Orthodox friends, the ones who were struggling over Charlie inviting Tucker. And you have to consider there's nowhere safe for them in the world. And they have a...
What happened? Did it just stop right there? Okay. Can you guys hear that? Or is it just me? Hold on a second.
Nobody was saying anything here.
Because it's a minute long, so I don't know what happened. Let's try again.
To my Orthodox friends, the ones who were struggling over Charlie inviting Tucker. And you have to consider there's nowhere safe for them in the world. And they have a...
Oh, I guess something happened to this video. I apologize. I have it somewhere in my yeah, go down to my YouTube and you'll see it there. It's like one of my first videos I ever posted on YouTube. I just wanted to show this. I probably only brought up a little clip of him because he goes on talking about Candace and Tucker and how they're not safe in this world. So if you go down to my video, I have Ian Carroll talking about it. I don't want to bore you, but he said that July 2025.
Well in advance.
Yes. So moving on. I don't know why I just had a little clip of that, but moving on to, okay, now we're going to fast forward to Charlie passed, and this is him now in September because he went to Korea September 30th, 2025. I mean, just weeks after Charlie passed. This is him in Korea, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before because I'm the one who shared this on other people's live streams, but it is this one. Remember, Charlie just passed.
이제 말씀 마치면서 말할게요.
Korea needs freedom, and the church is the soul of this nation. It's time to stand for truth regardless of the consequences.
한국은 이 자유가 필요합니다. 그리고 교회는 국가의 양심입니다. 그 대한민국을 지키기 위해서 기독교인들이 일어서야 합니다.
There you go. That was him in Korea. I don't know if you saw that, babe.
이제 말씀 마치면서 말할게요.
Yeah. Why? That's kind of odd. He already has that pre-planned to like, and that's not the first time he's, done that on stage. I think I have a video of him doing, during COVID, he was like, if the strip joints are open, well, I'm going to strip in church. And he did that as a joke. But
it's because they closed churches, but I think they were allowed some other establishments to remain open.
Okay. So we're moving on to the next pastor I'm going to talk about. He's not a pastor, not Butch, but this is Jack's brother. Jack's brother, Butch, right? Some people say, oh, he has right here, he has the, whatchamacallit, road mic or something. Yeah. I don't know. I can't see what it is. It looks like a shape of it. Maybe. I don't know what it is.
See, me personally, I always thought that was not thick enough, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, wouldn't have to stick out more?
That's just my opinion.
I mean, it could be anything, and I don't know. So if we can't see it, it's like what Charlie's has under his shirt. It looks like something's here. It looks like something's over here. And his necklace comes down to here, right about here, because it comes down and it's right underneath the freedom. It doesn't come down to his belly. We did a necklace thing on our first live stream. So like this necklace isn't like down to here. It's here. So the necklace, when they're carrying him off, looks kind of long, in my opinion. And when it rips off him, it's kind of long. And I can't show you guys the videos or pictures because YouTube is getting really weird. Okay. So I just want to show you this picture because Butch didn't post it. Where do you think this picture came from? I sent this all to Baron too, and he posted about it. Where do you think this photo came from? Someone took a picture. Someone took a video. But who's the one who posted all these things? Butch sent it to his best friend, Charles Highwalk. And that's who I'm going to talk about right now. He's was in law enforcement. He's ex-Fed, but he's a pastor now at Grace Heber City. Did I say right?
Nope.
Oh,
Heber.
okay. Charles Highwalk. They're great friends. Oh,
Heber.
I apologize. I apologize because there's somebody that got married in that church that she told me I say it wrong all the time. Heber. Grace Heber City. Okay, so he's best friends with this Charles Highwalk, who was in law enforcement and does ranger stuff for the Rangers, right? Rangers?
Yes, Park Rangers.
And now he's a pastor going to Colombia, El Salvador, all these places to do missions. Anyways,
Before we jump into that, do we have any time for comments?
does someone really want to say something?
Oh, I always like to try to get to some. I'm just asking if we have any.
Which one?
Penny Copeland made a very valid point. They wouldn't want the info released about his passing before they notified his family. That's also a very valid point. I don't know.
Sorry, what?
Right here. Hold on. Penny Copeland. They wouldn't want it released before his family was notified. That could be a possibility.
Wow.
That's a possibility, right?
Yeah, you are so correct. I don't even know why my brain didn't go there. You're not supposed to say anything. You are not the first one to say the next of kin needs to be notified. You're not allowed to talk all this stuff. So this is all like orchestrated or something. I don't know why. You got a Terrell on selfie. He's dead. And then you got Jack Hibbs, the first one. And then Israeli news said it, but I don't know how they said it, but I am the first. US didn't say it. It's so weird. Did you even contact his wife? No. What's going on? Penny, you're on the ball.
And I just want to run through a couple quick and then we'll get into it. You don't have to bring them up if you don't want to. I'll just shout them out. Penny, again, they were just talking about who announced it, and she mentioned our other president announced it, which is correct. Sweet swine, oh mine. Jack and Butch are brothers. I thought they were father and son. No, they are brothers.
No, they are not. They're brothers. And Butch's dad was in the Navy. Military. Okay. All right.
That was it. Just want to touch on a couple quick ones. And if you want to move it along,
hashtag
you can move it along.
Photoshop. Photoshop where? I don't know.
No, they're saying the whole picture, I believe.
I don't know. So this picture was taken, but Butch, remember, never posted it. You go look on Butch has a Facebook. It's very pro our friends overseas. And he does a lot of drone stuff on his YouTube page. So I already researched him a long time ago in September. I already figured out where this picture came from. I already screen recorded it. Everybody deleted everything. Guys, so who I'm bringing up now is Charles Highwalk, which is Butch's best friend or best buddy. And he's the one who posted these pictures on Grace Heber Chapel City Facebook. And he's the admin person on the page. So he deleted it. I don't know why. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna show you who he is. Who is Charles Highwalk, and that's his friend. He's not in this picture, but Charles posted all these pictures for Butch, and this is what I'm trying to get at. Sorry if I'm confusing you guys, because I was confused at the time too. It's him here. Charles. I'm going to stop it right there. This is Charles, Butch's best friend. He is in, I believe it's El Salvador. Don't quote me on that, or Colombia. But look at this. You know what this says? He's baptizing somebody. Okay. On a mission, doing his missions. And this says God of Israel here. I'm just saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's what the banner says. Jesus is my the Lord above, the God above, and Jesus. So I don't know what's happening here. Anyhow, Moving on to the next
I
one.
think we know what should be happening there, but is it like on the level?
Yeah. So
I guess is
if
the question allegedly.
if you want to go look at one of my videos, it's in my video section. It's called Bombshell, and it has this guy, and it has fire around it. It's the Bombshell with Charles Highwalk. Okay, it shows everything there. Guys, go look at it. He's best friends with Butch. Now I'm going to show you one of his sermons. Here we go.
And, you know, my friend Butch Hibbs, who was there at the memorial last night, who I've been a lifelong friend with, I met him at a Calvary Chapel in Salt Lake City in 1991.
91.
92. And we've been lifelong friends. And his brother Jack is a pastor of Chino Hills. And he's...
They all know each other. They all know each other. Okay, everybody?
And people were wondering why this man was relevant.
People don't even know Allie, what are you talking about? I mean, who is this man? He's best friends with Butch, and he knows Jack Hibbs. So, and he's the one that posted the video of Charlie coming in, and he's the one who posted the picture of Butch. He's the one who posted it, but he deleted everything. So we got 3 deleted things. Rob, Charles, and Jack. They all deleted stuff.
His brother Jack has a huge church down there and is good friends with Charlie. His brother Jack got him into the event. And so Butch was there and got to meet Charlie and got a photo with him. And we were talking last night. He was wearing his hat that Charlie signed. It's probably the last hat Charlie ever signed. And he said to Butch, and Butch had already signed Jack had already gotten it signed for Butch, and so he'd already had a Charlie signature on it. And so when he got it in the mail, Butch took it up to Charlie and said, "Hey, you already signed it once, but would you sign it again?" And Charlie says, "You want me to sign it again?" He said, "Yeah, and put to Butch on it." So he did, and Butch sent me the video, and Butch is walking right behind Charlie and his bodyguards, and they're chanting, "USA, USA." As they...
Did you hear that? Butch sent me the video and the picture, and he's the one who posted it because Butch didn't post it. Remember that.
They walk in, and it was a beautiful thing, but his photograph was time-stamped like 12:07, and Charlie was in paradise at 12:22.
Pardon?
And somebody had a question about the timestamp of the video and stuff. He just answered that. It was just there, I believe. David.
Oh no, I have the
AGW.
exact okay, so Charlie passed away Wednesday. On that Sunday, he did this sermon. So the 10th, so 11, 12, sorry. Find out what the Sunday was for. I believe it was a Wednesday. I'm just going to check the calendar. I think Wednesday was the 10th. I don't want to give you the wrong.
Wednesday was the 10th.
See, my brain, I remember.
So that would have been the sermon on the 14th.
14th, he posted this. Okay. But this was the sermon that was posted. He did a whole entire Facebook post September 11th. This is where people are like, Allie, what are you talking about? He didn't post this then. I'm like, no. He deleted his Facebook post on Grace Harbor City Chapel. Go to my videos. You'll see I have it all there. So he deleted it. I already have it. I reposted it. I gave it to Barron because he wanted that video of Charlie coming in. I'm going to show it to you in a second. But he deleted everything. Why delete it? He didn't say anything that bad in the Facebook post. It was all a written thing. It was like 3 pages long. So September 11th, he posted something. September 14th, he talked about it. So this is his sermon. If that makes any sense, I just want to clear it out. And we're moving on.
Understand, Charlie is not dead.
Oh my
Okay?
God.
And understand, when you die as a believer, you are not dead. You have eternal life, not just everlasting life, eternal life. So when you die, what did Jesus say to the thief on the cross? Today you will be with me where? In paradise. So paradise is this place almost like the Garden of Eden. If we go back and think of the paradise of the Garden of Eden, It's almost like we're restored to the Garden of Eden. We're in this place with the Lord, absent from the body, present with the Lord. All this junk about, oh, you go to sleep for thousands of years and then you resurrect. That's not correct. You go directly into the presence of the Lord.
Okay. So that's that. That's Charles Highwalk. And I'm going to show you something else. Next one. It's another. Remember,
he says stuff weird, man.
Remember, this is just a couple days after Charlie passed away. Okay, so that was the post that Butch did. Butch gave Charles all this video and a couple pictures, and this is where we got it from. If people are wondering where this video came from, it came from the pastor that I just showed you, Charles Highwalk.
Yeah, it was Butch's vid, but Charles is the one who shared it and posted it.
Yeah, and that was like September, and I found it, and I even screen recorded the page because I said he's going to delete this. So I screen recorded the page, I screen recorded everything, and I gave it to Baron. By the way, he did do a live on it because he was looking for this video here. This is the actual video from his Facebook page. Okay,
I did just want to point out something.
Sure.
So you just remember how Charles said that Butch had already had the hat signed, and then he wanted to come back to this event just to get, to Butch on it.
Right.
Does that sound odd? Why would you have to come down to the event just to get that? Or was that an excuse to be here, allegedly?
I mean, it could be. It could be. So he had a signature, but he wanted his actual name on it for some reason.
Yeah, and my point is like, if he knows Jack and her friends, he could just drop by Turning Point and get it done any day of the week, right?
He can ask Jack. Can ask Jack.
Yeah, so why was it a necessity that they come to this event? Right?
Why is
I just found it a little odd,
Why is he there anyways? He wasn't at the last one when it was indoors last year. He wasn't there, and he lives in Utah. So I just find it weird that he has to be at this one, and the one that he's at, Charlie's passed away. So I find it very weird, odd. Everything regarding this Prove Me Wrong event is weird. I've watched many, and exactly what Candace said. They are doing something different at this particular event, which was very off to me. And now we're going to move on to the next one. This is still Charles Highwalk, okay? Butch's best friend. Coming up.
Because his ministry only lasted about 3 years. And you know how you can tell if someone's speaking truth or not? The world will be mad at you and they will try to kill you, Charlie.
What?
Ouch, that hurts. You're exposing my darkness. Yeah. The bright light, I can't take it. I've got to kill it. Truth and light came in the world, but men loved darkness because their what? Deeds were evil. We got to kill the light. We can't have that light exposing our darkness. Because we want to revel in our darkness. We want to rejoice in our darkness. And we don't want nobody exposing us. And Jesus came along and exposed everybody. Jesus said, I didn't come to bring peace. We get this crazy concept that Jesus, he came to bring peace. His very words, he says, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. In other words, you're with me or you're with the world. You believe in me or you believe in your own way, your own gods, your own made up religion.
Okay, so that's a little snippet of him. And if you want to go watch the rest of him, he is on my bombshell. It's in one of my videos, bombshell with his face in it. So go check it out. I can't play it all. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for Sunday. Sorry.
I just thought, I don't know, like
What?
I understand just the way he was talking about the light and the dark was a little weird. Like I know what it should be saying, and I don't know if it's just the way he's translating it to speak it that sounds messed up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know.
Well, look what he says right in
Because his ministry only lasted about 3 years.
Ministries only last about 3 years.
And you know how you can tell if someone's speaking truth or not? The world will be mad at you and they will try to kill you, Charlie.
That's weird. And guess what else? He says a whole bunch of other stuff about, he was getting death threats from billionaires. How does he know that?
Yeah, he did drop a lot of details.
Just saying. I mean, let's go back. Because Jack Hibbs said we got to go back to find the truth, and that's what we're doing.
And yeah, he actually referenced, I could be wrong, but didn't Charles reference the meeting in the Hamptons? Wasn't he referencing that in that?
He was saying it. He had a lot of details, and like all these
weird.
pastors have all this details. It's just like times, dates. Look at it. He stated the time he came in, and the time he died, the time he went to paradise. That's odd. How do you know that? Well, I guess Butch told him, right? Because Butch was there. Why is Butch there? All these questions, guys. But he knows Jack Hibbs, Charles Highwalk. They all know together. They're all friends. You have to remember, they're all friends.
It's a tight little circle.
So moving on. I ain't dumb. I'm smarter than they think. Next.
I know there's a lot of people online. We hear you that are saying different things and that they're processing their guilt in the way that
Their grief.
their grief. Thank you.
Sorry. What?
What are you processing? Oh my goodness.
What did we say?
Good job, Andrew. Good
Yeah.
job, buddy.
Yeah.
Spotter?
Somebody said Butch was a spotter. Oh, he was more than that. I think he was more than that.
He was
spotter.
definitely something.
He was something else.
You want to replay what he just said again?
Oh yeah. So we're going back. We're going back.
Oh man.
Sure. I can do this for you. Let's do it. Ready?
I know there's a lot of people online. We hear you that are saying different things and that they're processing their guilt in the way that
Their grief.
their grief. Thank you, and they're more.
Nice catch. That's the only thing that Megyn Kelly has done since this whole thing started was to catch that. She could have let it go, but she caught it. So, anyways,
You were one for that save there, Andrew.
processing their guilt. Okay, we're done. We're done. So next, we're just going back and forth. We're gonna go. What do I have next? I gotta know what my thing is. Where am I here, guys? I have all this stuff lined up for you.
Remember, let's go into the past to get the truth, right?
Oh,
I know there's a lot of people online. We hear you that are saying different things and that they're processing their guilt in the way that
Their grief.
their grief.
Anyhow, we're processing our guilt. Okay.
Did you see the look of Megyn Kelly? Like, I'm not a huge Megyn Kelly supporter because I find she's just too middle of the road.
She's all about Nancy Guthrie, but she's not about Charlie Kirk. She's just staying away from it.
Yeah, but did you just see like her nonchalant sort of when she was prompting him to fix what he just said?
Yeah.
It's almost like she was very unimpressed that she had to do it. And like I said, I'm not a fan of hers, but I think that was a funny moment.
I'm glad she corrected him because like that was weird. So this picture here is as I said, this is weird. I mean, because the circle is complete.
Yeah.
The circle is complete and his face is turned away. This is on their website. This is not. I posted this on my X, and people are like, "Is that real?" I'm like, "They posted it, not me. This is their event picture."
That was
link.
the advertisement for it.
Yeah.
You want to know what I'm going to say? That's really, really weird. That looks like the back of Cabot Phillips' head.
I mean, no. Look at the circle and look at the back of his back. It's like a stab in the back right here.
Allegedly.
Right, allegedly. This is our new turning point, and like he's turned away. Charlie's always shown. I'm just showing you what, guys, like, this is not my post. This is not my post. This is Turning Point's post, not mine.
It's weird.
Okay. So now we are going into what?
Did they show it from the back because none of those people could stand to look him in the eye anymore?
I don't know.
Allegedly.
Probably. Is that even him?
That's why I was making a joke. Is that Cabot Phillips?
I mean, it doesn't
Allegedly.
look like, I don't know. It looks like, what is this? Anyways, the circle is complete.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell us something.
I think they're trying to tell us we're going to keep going in circles. Because we haven't got any answers. What have we been doing?
We can't
going
stop talking
in circles
about
for
this.
months.
This. We know
Like literally
what happened to
months now.
Charlie is devastating, and not that Tyler Robinson didn't do this. So we got to keep talking about this until whenever the trial is, because I don't know when. I know something's happening in May, but I don't know when exactly. By the way, Friday we're doing the court thing.
Yes, we will be doing live coverage of the court, and we will have Greg on since he is our local legal expert, and he will be providing commentary.
What do I have?
Misunderstood missionary.
This one's great.
Pause 1 second.
Yes.
So Debbie actually mentioned something, and this is something that's been highly contested and speculated on right there.
A video of a man yesterday that knew Charlie and said Charlie had filed for a divorce. Well, we've even said that on live streams before. Like,
yes.
I feel like even the way he was looking at her like weirdly with disgust, even in some videos. She didn't even know the dates of her kids' birth dates and anniversaries. Like, he's going May, what did he say? August 12th, May, whatever.
Yeah, completely off. Had no idea.
I mean, there's some videos I see, and I think he's like calling her out in videos in public.
You want to know what? I kind of agree. I sort of sense that he was allegedly, or maybe just my opinion, might have been annoyed on her lack of retention of important things. Yeah. Like, does that make sense?
They sold their home, guys. They sold their home. They're living in a little apartment, or she even said that, like, the apartment place that we live in is so small, and he had to sleep in her bed because he was going to get up the next morning. And I don't know what she's talking about. I mean,
yeah. And it's funny because Debbie put in that comment, and now that people are going back and forth a little bit about it. And that is something that's highly speculative. And on the day, he was not wearing his wedding ring, was he? He just had his fidget. Was he or not? I don't.
It's weird because he wears two different kinds. He has that black one, the wedding band, and then he changed it to the gold one, which is also his wedding. I don't know if it's engagement or wedding. I don't know what it is, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he was wearing his gold one. The fidget one.
Okay.
He was wearing the fidget one. And we talked about this before because electricity does some weird things with magnets. It'll push up the shirt. It will pull up your shirt like that, the magnet.
Yeah.
Guys, electricity pulls and pushes metals. So his microphone, his ring. People are like, his ring just fell to the pinky. No. I was telling Baron this. I go, his hand's burnt. His ring flipped to this one. I know it was here, but if he's holding it, just the electricity can do that. Magnets can go up, down. He was wearing a necklace. He was wearing a necklace and a magnet. Like, I mean, allegedly, this is what I'm thinking. Electrocution was involved. That's just me, because I was electrocuted before.
If you want, I can just touch quickly on the magnets. So, like, when you have an electrical charge, it creates a magnetic field. And even though it wouldn't be powerful to say push or pull an object, it does create a little bit of space between itself and the other objects. And when it comes to magnets, you've got a positive and a negative.
Yeah.
And say the charge is coming up this way.
You want me
one of them would either pull it towards, and then the other one would have a push away effect.
Yes.
So the positive and negative of the magnets react the opposite when it comes in contact with electricity. So you might have seen something, say, come flying over to here because he had just started to raise his hand up again.
Yeah.
And it might have brought something this way and pushed something else because of the magnetic fields of the magnets.
Yes.
And the small magnetic field of the charge. Anyways.
Somebody just sent a super chat. Let me just read it. Nurse. Are you a nurse?
Nurse CJ.
Let me know if you're a nurse. I'd love to have you on. Did you notice the response of Erica Kirk at the town hall when Hunter Kozak asked her a question? Yes. She said, "You know my heart." How is that?
Yeah, that whole thing I thought was so sus. That was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen when it comes to.
I thought it was all rigged. That's just my
it was
just my feeling.
Like
they put him there. They put Hunter Kozak there. This is just all speculation and for entertainment purposes only. Don't attack me, everyone. But I feel she was talking about Jimmy Kimmel in a bad light. I think that she didn't want. That was fake. She just said that. I don't care what you said, Jimmy. I am not taking your apology and like whatever on Fox News, right? I believe that's all fake. I believe that she's like best friends with Jimmy Kimmel. I think she loves him, and that was all orchestrated because Hunter Kozak, father, works as a producer for Jimmy Kimmel. So I find it so weird that he's a speaker, he's an actor. We're all into acting. Rick Cutler was an actor. I already showed you guys. I go look at my video on Rick Cutler. Come on, guys. Like, can we get what this is like a Hollywood movie, isn't it? Starting with the pastors, because this is where I'm going. We're going to go back in time in the way back machine. And now we're going to go a little bit forward now because we got Mr. Rob McCoy. Did you want to talk about something before I play this video?
Yes.
Okay.
So just a couple things you were talking about there. A couple people said that would explain Kira S5S. That would explain the weird ripple in Charlie's shirt. Serene 413. Yeah, that ring was amazing. How it jumped fingers. Yeah, no kidding.
Tell me how a ring goes. Oopsie. Electricity can do that if you're getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
And I would not be here. My dad told me that because he's an electrician. He told me if you weren't wearing any jewelry, you would have died. Is what he said.
Yeah.
And I wasn't wearing any. I was just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. And I tried to help my sister. I don't know if you go watch Barron's live stream because I talked about it on his live stream. Not the first electrocution video he did, but the second one. Yeah.
And just a couple more things.
Yep.
Our friend Debbie said, yep, that has a divorce all over it, allegedly. Griffiths 11. Did you notice Tyler Boyer made his Instagram private when Candace did the deep dive on Erica?
I have all his stuff.
Allie's on that. That didn't save
I haven't
him anything.
I haven't even posted
That didn't
other
save
stuff
him
because
anything.
I'm waiting to see if anybody else took it because I got all his stuff.
See, and Griffiths 11, Tyler Boyer following went from 33.3 followers down to 33.2. So I'm wondering if he's cleaning it up. He might be removing people.
Well, as soon as before I had, by the way, I started all this in November. So before I had all this information. I didn't know who to send it to. I was sending it to Barron. I was sending it to Candace. Candace didn't answer. And then I sent it to Mr. Letgo. He answered me first. He was the first one to answer me because I think Barron was doing planes at the time. But I sent a picture and I said, Tyler Boyer with Erica in Arizona with Netanyahu's son. And that thing went viral. And that's when he closed his Instagram account. Because I sent the picture to a YouTuber. Just so you know, I do things under scenes, like nobody can see what I'm doing sometimes. I'm sending stuff to that one. And people said, Allie, you have to have your own page to post stuff. So I started doing that. So I'm gonna start bringing you the stuff that I found, and I've showed Tyler Boyer stuff on my Mormons. I think I did Mormon.
Yes, he was in our
Mormon
Mormon deep dive episode.
My Mormon live. I showed a lot about him. Okay,
and
moving on.
Just two quick things, and that's it.
It's gonna be a long. I have lots to show.
I know. Hoaxing the World. The videos came after that day. A few weeks later, they were edited with shirt puffing and all the necklace crap to keep people talking so many theories.
This one, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I get attacked for my theory. I'm like Barron is the only one that listened to me for the electrocution theory. I'm pretty sure he's getting attacked. You know, everybody has to believe it's the road mic and a shape charge. No, we don't. We don't have any evidence of this, because if I see John Bray's work, which is very, very good, he hasn't answered me regarding most of the what do you call it?
It's from
the microphone.
It's from his like waveform analysis. So one thing that nobody actually ever talks about, go to one of his pages and watch the waveform of Charlie getting hit. Now watch, because what that does is measure the movement and energy.
Yeah.
From what I understand, it could be wrong. Look at Charlie's left hand first.
The microphone.
Look at it first. Before anything up here, you'll notice this will light up. Here. This will light up bright red and orange.
Everything is in the microphone.
And then you see it move through his body, and then it goes here.
Yeah.
And he's never answered our question about that.
So all of the I don't know how to explain it. All of the charge, or all of the in his theory, all of the what is it called?
I'm just called it energy.
Energy
and motion.
I don't want to like say it in the wrong way. Okay. So you see all that green, all that color that he shows in his screen. So all of that is in the microphone. Can we explain that? He hasn't explained that to me yet. So because a lot of his people have come on my page and said, you're wrong, it's this. Well, I just need an explanation for the microphone, because he's holding it and it's all lit up. And then it starts from his stomach and he's going like that. Then it goes here. So it's from here, stomach, up. So I need an explanation. I'm not, a forensic analysis, and I don't take apart videos and do it the way he's doing. But I love his work. And
it's interesting. Like I'll give him that, right?
But we got to look at the big picture.
He's doing it.
Big picture. The big picture isn't just this. It's everything. And I like to do everything. I like to do pastors, TPUSA, figuring out what Tyler Boyer's doing, what Charlie's doing, what Erica's doing, and the actors and the security. You got to tie everything in for it to make sense, because there was a gunshot up in the sky and there was a slingshot sound up front. So there's so many. And why is this here? Why is that thing in his neck there? Everything doesn't make sense. So we got to like pull it all together. But that's for another. We're going to do an episode.
We are going to do a follow-up and
on our theory.
Yeah. And I've already been slowly working about it behind the scenes. Can you actually click on that? I actually wanted to answer that one.
This?
Do you think both the mic and the road battery could be working in tandem? Yes, it can. But this is the one thing that the exploding mic people don't ever want to admit. You never had to put anything into the mic to make it a weapon.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to set it with anything. All you had to do was leave it alone and then hit it with a charge. And then the electronics inside react, arcs, micro detonation, very, very small, but it might have scorched them a teeny bit. But if you really wanted to make it more deadly, add more copper, add more of the conductor. That's all you had to do. It didn't have to be this crazy psyop, mini bomb thing. It doesn't have to be that to get the job done. I think we've just watched way too many movies.
I think like Charlie was surrounded by people that can do anything for him, and that's just my opinion. And I think in my theory, we'll bring it up in a live stream. I'll do that. I'll bring up like Barron's live stream that I was on, and we will run down that and what our theory is. Because guys, there was water all around. There's a whole bunch of things going on. But I feel like they did 3 things to trick us. There was a puff of the shirt, which could be electricity because it happens. We don't see his body, but his hand is burnt. I don't care what anybody says. All of his hand, when I got electrocuted, okay, my arm was burnt up to here. I was telling Baron, and my hand. So and I didn't have a necklace on. I didn't have a magnet on. I wasn't surrounded by what he was surrounded by. But moving on, great question. I think 3 things happen. It's a great question. The mic and the road battery. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way,
I think that's a great question.
Nurse CJ said she is an actual nurse. That was from a little while ago, and she's got 20 years experience.
Wow.
She threw that in the chat up there a little while ago.
Which exploded the mic, like what your dad said about jewelry. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
100%. That's why I'm like, it doesn't have to be a manufactured bomb anywhere.
Because I didn't hear the sound. We don't have the road mic now. Like, where is that evidence, right? That's gone. The necklace that he was wearing, Erica has it. And the length of the necklace when it ripped off of him wasn't, to me, it looked too long. It was way long, and it reached right down. He is 6'5". No, sorry, 6'6".
I shrank an inch. I am 6'5", sadly.
Now you're 6'5"?
It happens when you get old.
Well, you were 6'5" something. I think you are. Anyhow, same height as Charlie. And when we did the necklace theory, which was our necklace was 29 inches, and I think Charlie's is 30. His necklace doesn't come down to his belly button. His necklace came down to the middle of his chest. Middle of his chest would be like right here by your right there, right here. And we did, like, I did a whole thing on it on my first live, and people are like, "Oh, but he wasn't leaning." I'm like, "Are you guys kidding me?" Even if he's leaning, the necklace was way too long when that initial bang happened. It flicked. And you can see how long you could see how long it was. I don't know what that was. Anyhow, great that you're a nurse. Love to have you on. Tell me your theory on
what you think happened.
Yeah.
I always love hearing what people think.
Email me, Ali, topfiles@proton.me. It's in my description. Email me if you want to come on, and we can discuss it on like freedom. I do Freedom Fridays for Charlie, and anybody that wants to come on can come on and tell me what they think, because I think Ali, same name as me, Ali, Tornado Ali is going to come on Friday, and we're going to talk. So if you guys want to talk about what your theory is, let's go. I'm happy to have anybody on. And I want to talk to you about like electricity. Have you ever seen anybody get, have you been in the burn unit? Have you heard of this kind of thing? What do you think? Could it happen? Yeah. Email me, please. Okay. Next, can we move on? I have so much.
Yeah.
More videos. So this is Mr. Rob McCoy, the real McCoy.
Well, we'll have to take questions at the end.
Oh yeah. If you have like important questions, because it looks like everybody is really interested in this, like just send me something like a dollar or whatever, a super chat. Cause there's so many comments. I cannot, my brain.
Or send an email after the
email
fact.
me.
That's okay as well. Because Ellie does have a full show, and we're already an hour in.
Email me. Like, this is a lot. I'm doing Pastor Sunday, and we got Mr. Rob McCoy here. This was this was after Charlie passed away. A little bit of a slip up here. I'll see if you guys can catch it. Ready?
Misunderstood missionary in Christendom.
Sorry, hold on. I apologize. I have to rewind it. I am sorry.
Misunderstood missionary in Christendom. There's churches in America last Sunday that didn't even speak a word about him. I saw a poster that some children made that said, "Not all heroes wear capes." And they had a picture of Charlie. And I thought to those little ones, Charlie's not wearing a cape, but in accordance with Revelation 6:11, he's wearing the white robe of a martyr. I look at him as the Jim Elliot of our time. And I see Erica as the Elizabeth Elliot of our time. That woman is tough and she's strong. I'm so glad they gave her that position at Turning Point, because nobody knows the heart of Charlie like Erica Kirk. You see, when a martyr dies, his power dies. Excuse me. When a tyrant dies, his power dies. But when a martyr dies, his power multiplies.
Oopsie.
Tyrant dies, his
Oopsie.
a martyr dies, his power dies. Excuse me.
Oopsie.
You see, when a martyr dies, his power dies. Excuse me. When a tyrant dies, his power dies. But when a martyr dies, his power multiplies.
Okay, guys, you know what? I'm done. He has done a lot of oopsie daisies, and this particular quote that he's using, he made his son say, Mikey, at the memorial when.
Yes, that's right.
The same exact quote
Yeah.
about the martyr
Yeah.
was done by Mikey. Go look it up. It's true.
I wonder if he just borrowed Rob's speech for
He did.
the memorial.
He did. Okay. So I just had to show that.
That's weird, because I thought, according to Frank Turek, Mikey taught Charlie how to speak, allegedly. That's odd that he would have to have a speech written for him
Yeah.
by his dad.
Go look up my UVU setup on my live stream. Lots of electrocution. Not electrocution. Sorry. Lots of electrical errors, I would say. Yeah. Go check it out. Because I did a rundown. So next, what do I have next? What do I have here?
Regarding who Israel, the government, the nation is. Does God not know that Israel is a recognized nation at the UN? Tucker, doesn't God know that? I think he knows that. And so the question comes down to this.
Okay. I don't know what happened here. Was that not the beginning? Why does my videos I apologize.
Government, the nation is. Does God not know that Israel is a recognized nation at the UN? Tucker, doesn't God know that? I think he knows that. And so the question comes down to this. No one's going to understand
I don't know why my video is not playing. That's so weird.
Drag it forward past that part and give it another try.
Maybe I gotta do it like this.
regarding who Israel, the government, the nation is. Does God not know that Israel is a recognized nation at the UN? Tucker, doesn't God know that? I think he knows that. And so the question comes down to this. No one's going to understand the existence of Israel because the existence of Israel is miraculous. And I'm going to prove it to you right now.
Yeah,
First of all, Israel, the people are called Jews by and large. I say by and large because you can be an Israeli and be an atheist. But the word Jew comes from the word Judah or Judah, Jew, and it means one who praises God. So technically a Jew is one who praises God, but for argument.
Yep.
So one thing Jack is not going to tell you here is that the word he just said like 5 times, like Jewish and Jew, that actually doesn't appear in history until about the 5th or 6th century BC, but he's not going to tell you that.
Yeah. And he talks about, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to play this whole clip because it is like, I think 6 minutes or 5 minutes long. Maybe it's probably loading. He does go reference Romans 9 through 11 regarding Ted Cruz and Tucker's. What he's referencing here, guys, is Ted Cruz and Tucker's interview. That's what he's covering here right now.
Sake, we're going to talk about those who live within the government of Israel and those who we would just say for argument's sake for now, simplicity, we don't have much time, Israelis, okay? They live in a government, Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson, they live in a government which is a nation. And to prove my point, the government, the nation of Israel has a vote at the UN. That makes them legitimate. No matter what Palestinians or Muslims or woke Christians have to say about that, they are arguing with the God of the Bible because God says, I will bless those who bless you, Abraham, and the descendants from you, and I will make of you, Abraham, a great nation.
Genesis.
That is both of faith, but also a covenant promise to the nation of Israel, the government, the people.
He doesn't
the place.
That. This quote, this Bible quote from Genesis 12, I think it is, he references this and makes sure that every other pastor says it at all their sermons. I'm telling you.
I also just wanted to point
Abraham, in the nation, he references this all the time. We ain't gonna go to heaven if you don't believe in this stuff. If you don't believe in the Israeli church and in what this Genesis 12 says, this is what he says all the time. Okay, go ahead.
I forgot. We can keep rolling.
Okay, keep rolling. He's gonna talk about Romans.
The land, the city called Jerusalem. It's very vast. It's very broad. It's very exhaustive. Of course it is. The entire Bible is written about what God intends to do regarding his covenantal people. And the covenantal people of God's chosen is not only the believers of the Jewish people, of course, but the land that was promised to Abraham. God gives in the Old Testament the exact distance, range, all the way up into modern day Syria today and Lebanon, all the way over to the Euphrates River, bordering Iraq and Iran, all the way down, skirting Saudi Arabia and shooting across over to the Nile River.
Is that the Israeli project?
Okay, so what he's talking about is the Greater Israel Project. So because they believe that this is promised to them, they believe they have the right, allegedly, and this is just my opinion and it's not based on fact, that they have the right to remove every single person, every city, every government within that bounds because they believe it belongs to them.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous.
Crazy.
That's ridiculous to me.
I don't even know what I'm hearing right now. I'm like kind of like, I don't know. I'm not going to play all of it, but
part of Egypt is actually the promised land of Israel. And then all the way up the Mediterranean coast, it's massive. That's the promised land when you talk about the promised land. And the only one that came close to actually having all that land was the King Solomon of the Bible. But the Bible says in Isaiah and Ezekiel and Zechariah that when Christ returns, he will establish the promised borders that were given to Abraham. So was there a nation, Tucker, in antiquity by the name of Israel?
So he's also not right. He says the civilization of Abraham there is the only one that had all that borders. That's not correct. That's not correct by a million years. The Romans had it. The Persians had it. The Muslim caliphates had it. That's absolutely ridiculous.
We got to start hurrying up because I think Barron's going live in 5 minutes or something. So,
okay.
I'll move on to, so he talks about this Ted Cruz and Tucker's interview that they had. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to a little bit of let's do she had a little bit of a slip up here, and I'm gonna move on. See if I can play it. I'm not playing. I don't know why. Hold on.
Already with amid the peace process in the Middle East. Thank you. Very grateful. Charlotte, excuse me.
Okay.
Charlotte, excuse me.
What?
Middle East. Thank you. Very grateful. Charlotte, excuse me.
Does she not know her husband's name?
Is she going to call him Charlos? It sounds like she thinks her husband's Mexican. I'm not quite sure.
Chilu.
Chalo.
Process in the Middle East. Thank you. Very grateful. Charlotte, excuse me.
Cabot. Okay. I don't know. Next. Okay. So
Bizarre.
In this picture here, I have, Rob McCoy. I forgot who this guy is. I think he's also a pastor. Anyways, this is the KBG's most wanted, the CIA. This is Joseph. I
remember that.
Bondaneco. This is here. That's him. That is Elizabeth McCoy, which is Mikey McCoy's wife. That's her grandfather. He runs a gospel church called Godo Speak or something church or whatever. And he's Ukrainian, and he talks about, he has a book, I don't know, has CIA stuff in there. You guys go check that out.
That was actually an interesting whole thing. I remember we did a bit on that. That was actually interesting. The whole history of who that dude is. That's actually kind of crazy if you're looking for a mini dive.
Charlie was not so into the Ukraine stuff, but
no, he wasn't.
He did do a post. I'm going to show you his last day on Earth. His last post was this: America will never be the same. September 10th, 2025. Let's not forget this. That was Charlie's last post when he was entering UVU. And I just thought it was odd, and it gives me goosebumps because I go back to this because, you know, she had a wound in her neck, and so did he. And he posted that. America will never be the same. You know what? America's not the same since these two things happened, since she has passed and since Charlie's passed. I believe that we are all unveiling the truth right in front of us. We're all, as individuals, seeing what's going on. Moving on. Next one. What do I have here? I'm going to talk about a couple things before I do Mr. Turek. So this was building she's building. She has to be building stuff. She's building a legacy.
Yeah, that's
this
crazy.
This was at the Amfest.
Hold on a sec. Don't Masons build?
Masons build, yeah. Masons build.
I was just asking a question. I thought that was interesting.
They build. Yeah. And stepping inside the legacy, here is Elvis's. I'm just doing a side by side because, like, where is Charlie's body? Did they just fly him somewhere else? Like, I don't even know where he is. Anyhow, moving on. Okay. So
can I say
6
something?
days after. 6 days after Charlie passes away, they're already willing and able to go for this confirmed speakers at an event.
Yeah.
We got JD Vance in the middle, and the banner's already made. When did they make this banner? I would love to see the time frame on that. And here is Terrell, Brian Farnsworth, so they're brothers or cousins or whatever. I believe they're brothers, but thank you, Mr. Vice President, for stepping in as guest host for the Charlie Kirk Show. No one can fill Charlie's seat, but the show must go on.
You want to know what the funny thing is about that?
Yeah.
He says no one can fill Charlie's seat, but they've stuffed about 45 people to 60 people in that same chair from now till then.
Yeah.
So I just find that hitting differently, that you say no one could fill the seat, but now that we look back, there's been a lot of people in that chair.
Yeah.
There's been a lot. Let's be honest.
And she didn't even remember that. She didn't even want to like be a part of any of this. She's like, this would be awkward and kind of weird to be a part of this. And she's a part of everything. She said she would never sit in Charlie's chair in his office. She sat in it. She talked to Glenn Beck. So she's sitting in his, she's sitting there.
Yeah.
She's in it. She's in it.
She had that interview after she removed the picture.
So yeah. I put your picture away. By the way, I found that and it went viral from my thing, and Candace did 2 episodes on it. Just saying, Candace, I posted that. I put your picture away. Okay.
Can I stab one quick comment here?
Ready?
Yeah, just one very, very quick one. Devonaya, I'm getting sick of this. I teach ancient Hebrew. There is no such word as the J word or phrase. Shabbat Shalom in ancient scriptures. Those are Talmudic and Yiddish terms. 100% correct. That doesn't show up in history until, I believe, 5th or 6th century BC. And what actually happens there is the Persian Empire is created. Cyrus the Great saves all the Jewish people and literally saves them. Otherwise, there's a very high chance they might have been extinct. If you're curious about that, go look up Cyrus the Great. He's in the Bible. He's one of the only other people besides Jesus that is labeled as the Messiah. Go check it out.
Like, yeah,
I'm
gonna keep going on because I have like a lot to show still. And hold on,
that's it. I was just doing that one quick comment there because a person studies ancient Hebrew, so I just wanted to.
Yeah, that's no problem. Going from this, which would be Vance, Like we got, look, oh, no one can take a seat, but the show must go on. Oh my God, Vance. Oh, Vance. Oh my God, Vance, Erica. Oh, okay. Now, sorry. So now we got the Vance Kirk ticket because we can't forget about that because Mr. Frank Turek is very, very, very vocal about that. Let's go.
Hold on. Is that a lottery ticket?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Let's go. Hopefully this plays because I don't know what's going on with my computer. Ugh.
And I used to say to him, the ticket in 2028 is going to be Vance Kirk. And I said, I don't know if you want to take it because I don't think you're going to have the same effect as the president of Turning Point USA. But you know what? Between you and me and our listeners, I'm not giving up on the Vance Kirk ticket.
Well,
Amen.
It's very exciting in there. But
I think Erica would be an amazing president.
It's very exciting.
Well,
It's very exciting.
I can tell you, I feel riveted. Like,
It's very exciting. I don't know what to say. Vance Kirk ticket.
oh my
She
goodness.
would make amazing president.
Oh, well, let's
Wow.
just get excited now, shall we?
Smile, smile, smile. We're all smiling, and it's just been weeks after his death, and we're already talking about Erica being president. So,
Wow.
what the heck is going on here?
You think that maybe you should see if she can run a company before a country?
Hmm.
Is that a smart idea, or am I just way out of line?
Well, she said in her last video when Candace posted it, remember? She's like, I owned a company before.
She forgot to mention that it didn't make money. But, as long as you got
Maybe-
one, right?
Maybe when Charlie modeled for it, it started making money. Because remember, he modeled for it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We should actually probably bring that up in a future episode. So I don't think many people...
the Proclaim.
Yeah, I don't think
somebody
people...
somebody in my email sent me something about the Proclaim too. So let's move on here.
Someday. But that's a whole nother thing. And let me ask you guys this about first Erica and then the future.
Yeah.
I get emails saying, can you get this to Erica? I want her, just people who are, how can I help her? All this, what can you tell us? I know it's got to be brutal right now. But what news can you share about Erica and what can people do other than pray for her?
I look back to the conversation that you and I had, Frank, 2 days after September 10th. And I called you just to check in and maybe it was a couple days after. And you said, what's the succession plan at Turning Point? Do you guys have a plan? And I said, yeah, Charlie always had a plan. And you said, please God, tell me it's Erica. I was like,
Erica.
yeah, Frank, I can't confirm nor deny.
That's right.
And
We're working.
Charlie would have these notebooks.
Oh my God, the notebook.
Beside telling Erica everything that he would get home for the day and they would download for hours on end. He had these notebooks that he would always be writing in 24/7. And at the end, he would do a few of them every year and he'd have them on his bookshelf. And at the end of the year, he'd review them. So there's probably like almost 100 of them. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
And Erica is reading them. She's like, it's like he left me these blueprints of where the country was going, where he wanted everything to go.
Nice.
Things that he liked, things that he wanted to avoid, topics that he loved. There's a lot of pages, dedicated to Frank Turek in there. And there's just, you saw him, you saw those notebooks. He was always taking notes and he left behind these blueprints for her. And
and for you.
Yeah, there you go.
And for you, Mikey.
How would he know that he left these blueprints for her?
Well,
like for her to do what the heck is going?
Honestly,
this is the Vance Kirk ticket, the thing I'm talking about. And you go back and you listen to this crap. I cannot believe that these three are saying this. And they have smiles on their faces when someone just passed away. Why are we doing all this? This is crazy. Can we just give a month before we just go off online and start talking about all this stuff? This is weird to me. The memorial was weird. It was so over the top and weird. I don't know. I'm weirded out.
Seemed more like a rock concert than
Yeah.
And,
Go ahead.
Yeah. We don't really ever know what the outcome's going to be. definitely thought maybe there would be a Vance Kirk ticket. Maybe there would still will be a Vance Kirk ticket. But I also remember when we were in New York and I was at Fox with him. And I was blown away how good he was doing as one of the guest hosts. And afterwards we get in the car and he was like, Frank Turk texted me, and he read that text. I know exactly what you're talking about. And Fox was always really good to Charlie. So I want to just say thank you to them. They just
Fox. They love Fox News. Okay. So that's all I have to say for that.
See, I also thought one thing was weird, right? So they're saying they had a strategic plan to give the company to Erica, but that's not how things work.
No.
We're not talking about handing down a Chevrolet to her son. This is a Fortune 500 company. The board chooses its members.
Yes.
You don't just go, well, you know, my 18-year-old kid is going to be great for the company someday. Like, that's not how it works.
I mean,
right?
He ran. I don't see a prodigy in Mikey either. I mean, he just was like, oh, gotta go, and he ran, right? So I mean, I don't know how heroic or what he did that was so heroic. Yes, it's very exciting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's exciting? What's he talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you so much for staying. Like, Baron went a little bit too early for me. Like, he's supposed to go at like 7. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to keep going because I'm doing Pastor Sunday and I'm going back and forth in time with all
of these revelations.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
And we're just putting them all in order. So like if they ever say that they said or did this, like you know what they've said now.
This is the Vance Kirk ticket. So after this, they said, please come after this whole video. You can go look it up on Frank Turk's page. It's still there. It was in October or so. I'll put the link in the description if you want to watch that whole video that I just showed. Anyhow, look at this. She had this. She had this banner at the Afest. This is gross. Legacy cemented. Oh, okay. Yeah, they cemented it all right because down below I put this picture here. Within 48 hours, less than 48 hours, they already cemented it.
Oh, they cemented it for sure.
What's this? That's not real hair. I'm sorry. That's not her real hair.
Why doesn't she just admit it? Like, I don't get it. What's the point of lying about it? It's just the dumbest thing to lie over. Like,
it's
big
fine.
deal.
It's fine. It's fine. That's not real. She's wearing something. Her hair is not that. Anyhow, why is that there?
Why is your back to it?
This is so
weird.
It's
weird symbolism.
So
I know it's just a photo, but it's just weird symbolism.
But the legacy cemented and building a legacy and all this stuff is just, honor the man before you start doing all this stuff. That's all I'm saying. Like, give yourself some grace and some time.
Awkward.
Ooh. Yeah, it's so awkward. You want to know what else is awkward? This next thing. This is so awkward. Afest. Let's see if it plays because I have trouble sometimes.
My incredible husband at UVU, Caleb, has persisted with the same gift. Grit. It has been a long day.
Really?
Trust me, you're not a...
Did you hear what she just said? Guys,
grifter, honey.
Not a grifter.
The same grit.
Okay, so we got so we got Andrew Colvet that said guilt. We got her that said grit, gift, grift. We got a lot of that's all going on there. These slip ups. Like, I mean, let's listen to it again.
My incredible husband at UVU, Caleb, has persisted with the same gift. Grit. It has been a long day.
Yeah. She's something else.
Oh, man.
And
we're sorry to give you that angle of Frank, everybody. That was sudden. Our apologies.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's the Vance Kirk ticket right there for you right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He got down on his hands and knees and ran. He didn't help. So yeah. She's giving out some great speeches. Yeah, all her speeches are something else. Oh guys, if you go back in time, the things that you can find are just crazy. This right here, like, why are we putting this metal tent on a plastic stool? So weird.
The setup isn't weird or isn't normal. It's very weird.
Look at this. See the fan?
Yeah.
I believe that fan was for something. And I have somebody in my email that commented and said it could have gave some mist. It put some mist for electrocution as well. It could have maybe allegedly. What's this little tiny fan doing?
Well, it wasn't cooling anybody.
And
it was too hot
and
that
the
day,
fan was
it?
just going like this, so slow. It wasn't cooling off, Dan Flood at all, because like Dan Flood was standing here, and the fan was directed to Dan Flood. It wasn't directed to the talent. I don't know what this was for, signaling something. It was like, a decoy. I don't know what it is, but this fan, they had two of them on the table. I need to find out what this fan is. It's bothering. It's really bothering me. Moving on. What do I have next for you guys? Moving on.
Egypt is not on the list.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Can I touch one comment?
Yes.
All right. So Penny Copeland, don't they want Gaza's land to rebuild a temple for Jesus to return? And I'm going to say yes. However, I believe there's also an ulterior motive, and it's just my opinion. I don't want to talk too much about it on the stream, but I'm going to give you something to look into. Look at the Ben Gurion Canal, a proposed project.
Mm-hmm.
Look that up, and then you'll maybe think about what happened in Gaza in maybe a different light.
Yeah.
That's something that's been discussed behind the scenes over the past 30 years, and it's just something that could be interesting.
Aha. Yes. Thank you, Debbie, for being my moderator. I don't know if there's any mods here. Who else is here? But thank you so much. Okay, you can call me conspiracist. Let's say Charlie's alive. And how did his dogs die? I never heard. I've said this. I did a post on that.
Good question.
I mean, everything she touches apparently, just disables. She met him, and then Bill Montgomery, bloop, and then she met Charlie, and then the dog, bloop, and then
Charlie,
bloop, and then was there something else? There was somebody else. I don't know, her mom. I don't know.
Oh wow! Maybe we won't go that far.
I'm not going. I mean, everything is just like everything's dying. Can you help me?
Yeah, there's
she needs to stay away from people.
I think
I'm done.
I think it's okay to say she does not have a green thumb.
I mean, yeah, she needs to get away from actual people that are okay. Stacey Sheridan, her husband, bloop. Like, what's going on here? What is happening? I can't find that obituary for Stacey's husband.
Yeah,
it doesn't exist.
Yeah, if you can find that, email that to Allie.
Stacey Sheridan is the girl with the lady with the short hair, and she is the head honcho. She was in the car with her. She's like administrator or something and she works side by side with Erica. Okay.
They're attached at the hip.
They are attached, and I don't know. I felt like somebody was in the car, like it looked like an Israeli or an Egyptian person in the front.
Yep.
In the front.
Allegedly.
I don't
maybe.
know. I don't know. Allegedly.
Not sure on that.
I don't know. There's so much. There's so much when you go back in time. Yes, Jack Hibbs. When we go back, we find the truth. We do. Where are we now? We are moving on.
Over there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Egypt is not on the list. Don't worry about that. But, oh, how funny. I say Egypt and my iPad turns on.
Oh, a little bit of a thing about Egypt. Frank Turk loves Egypt. Like, go on his page. He talks about it all the time. Well, apparently his father-in-law, which is his wife, Stephanie, I think her name is, dad was a pilot for Egypt, and he worked with the tech company that her mom's with. What's going on? Isn't that Frank Turk worked for the father-in-law worked for what babe again? Raytheon.
And I'm back.
Raytheon. And he was an Egyptian pilot. Oh my God. Does Frank love Egyptians?
Did you say the interesting thing about Frank's stepfather's job there?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I did.
So it's actually weird. When Kent Francevay was working there, apparently Frank Turk's father-in-law,
Yeah.
was also working there. So it was weird. You had one of them who was overseeing all the projects, and then the one guy was just overseeing his one project. So our question is, do you think that Mr. Francevay knew the other gentleman? It'd be very unlikely that if you're running that department, you wouldn't know everybody who is handling your projects.
Yeah.
Especially since these are expensive projects. It's not a $50 project. These projects have millions of dollars involved. Just unusual.
I mean, there was a lot of, like, this person's asking about the drones. There's a lot of drones there that day.
Yeah.
I think it was to monitor every single human being that was in that UVU event, which if they're going to construct something, allegedly, or do a military operation, you are going to have access to everybody's freaking phone in that place. Yeah. That's just me.
Yeah, it was
just me.
Having that ability would make things easier if you wanted to do damage control in real time, sort of deflect what information gets out. All of that in a situation like this would be extremely useful.
The stools have holes for support. The fan is for Charlie. If the fan was for Charlie, why wasn't it like positioned towards him? The fan was positioned towards Dan Flood. And it was, and I have a video of it, it's just turning this slow. It's not a fan. It's what I'm trying to tell you guys. A fan gives you like air. The fan is this small, okay? And it's going this slow. Literally this slow. Dan even touches it slightly and he moves it into a position. I want to know what it's for. What the heck is it for? It's not for Charlie. So if you're saying that, please email me and show me what you're speaking of, because I think I showed you a picture of the fan and it was directed towards Dan Flood.
The first part of that comment's also interesting. The stools have holes in them.
His white noise? I don't know if this is for a different comment or whatever. His white noise? What? That's too funny, Chris. I don't know. I think I'm behind in comments. I think I'm like losing my mind here. This girl, this is apparently most. Okay. I'm behind in comments. I'm so sorry. I'm going to move on. And so she's talking about Egyptian stuff here. So I'm moving on. Next one is, oh my God. Okay. I posted this on my X and it went viral, and Candace did 2 episodes on this. But my whole thing wasn't so much the picture on the wedding photo. You could take the wedding photo and put it away. I put your picture away. You can do that. But it was more the bottom picture here. This one here.
Yeah, because there was a lot of actually interesting things going on in there.
I was trying to focus on this. Everybody, okay. X just screenshots and like repost. People just take your crap and go. It's like so, like they can just share my stuff, but they didn't do that. This girl, Ginny, took my post and just went off with it, and then it went viral. I sent it to Baron. And Baron goes, I'm not going to cover that. Okay. But he did say why he wasn't going to cover it, because he was going to get like hated on or something. But look, my whole issue wasn't so much this. Okay. I know the picture's there. She took it out. Whoop-de-doo-dah. She's sitting in his chair. First of all, she said she was never going to sit in his office chair. She said that. Yeah. She's there. She's at the mic. She's talking to Glenn Beck. And the note was my main thing.
The note. We were more interested in the note.
And it was his verses, his pros and his cons. That's what it was. And she was very shocked that she even read it. She's like, oh, she probably went, oh crap, I shouldn't have read this. Look at all these things in his office. And she reads it and she gets like mortified because she's not on it.
Yeah.
Family, children, legacy.
And I just want to point out the other
careerism, consumerism, loneliness.
And it's odd because I think she's got all 3 of those things right now.
Well,
in my humble opinion, not based on any fact.
My problem was at the bottom of this picture here, we got Vance and Charlie, and she has it on the desk there. Okay.
Yeah.
And she has the note. And the whole thing went viral about the wedding photo. I go, guys, it's not that. Look at the bottom.
She's carrying that note still with her.
And a lot of people have done a video on this and took my picture and said, hey, she has that note with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? So this is, and look at her, reigning champions is her shirt.
Yeah, it says reigning champ.
Reigning champ. The St. Michael thing is right here.
Pendant.
And then not pendant, statue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
With a rosary on it.
I was just gonna say there was something hanging off the statue. I just got
and
confused.
like, why are we posing for this photo with and there's something on the screen there too, and I can't pull it up right now, but maybe I can. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm gonna guys, like, I'm just gonna pull this up for you. Just delete all this stuff. Hold on. Delete. I'm gonna delete all this stuff so you guys can see what I'm talking about in real time. I'm gonna do this for you guys.
Just so you know, this is what the Turning Point staff has been doing for the last 5 months. Exactly what Allie's doing right now, deleting stuff.
Oh my gosh. So I'm trying to, okay, first of all, I'm trying to bring up this thing here. Oh, see if I can bring it up closer. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold, give me a second. I am not prepared for this. It says Sarah's death and burial. That's what's written here.
What the heck is she looking up?
Okay. So that's
what is she looking up?
This is Genesis 23. Genesis 23. And I can't read the rest of it. I know I have this written out somewhere. Can't read the rest of it, but I'm like, this is what she has on the screen. Okay. She has the note here. His note. She carries it with her. She has a rosary there and the St. Michael. It's just weird. This is weird, guys. What is happening? So what do you think, babe? Like, why?
I don't know. I just figure it's all just really, really weird. And like, I always want to know why she was searching what she was searching on her computer. I always thought that was weird. Yeah. Like, was she trying to look up some kind of, I don't know, burial custom? Because she didn't do that.
So, yeah, right? It says.
So I'm so confused by that email.
I can't read it.
Or not that email, but what she's searching.
Yeah, I can't read it, but I'll bring it up later in another day. But yeah, she obviously is bringing the note with her everywhere she goes. Everywhere she goes, she brings this note, and I don't know what's weird because she's not on it. Yeah. I don't know. Is that what you're thinking? It's staged. This photo is staged, or?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird. Like, I wouldn't put it past them for staging stuff.
Yeah.
But if this was, I struggle to find out their reasoning to think that this is positive.
Yeah.
But having said that, they've done a whole bunch of weird things so far, which we can only assume they thought were positive or to make themselves look good.
And so you're going to hear him.
Yeah. Okay. So next I have the video of her at Club America. We could talk about that. She just seems so off and weird. I can play a little bit of that.
Yeah, we can play a little bit, sure.
And so I want you guys to understand that even though your choice might be small, I don't care if it's deciding whether or not to put the grocery cart back in the sand or something as grand as finding a way to forgive someone who's deeply hurt you. Those,
like Tyler Robinson, you're forgiving him. You forgive Tim right away.
Choices leave a mark on your soul for eternity. People are watching. One day your kids will watch you. And so I again am so grateful to be here because this is where it all started for Charlie. And it was always so special for him because
why is she smiling like that?
I don't know, but I said
is she okay?
When you first posted this video, I actually said whatever party she was at the night before, the camera guy was at the same one. Watch the camera guy watch the camera guy shooting this.
Oh my God.
He's all over the
He understood that
Okay.
Look, it's almost got in the shot.
there's something so much greater when you
Wait, testing. Hold on. She doesn't know what's happening. Wait, she doesn't know. Oh my gosh, she doesn't know where she is. Oh.
Sorry, it's just been really emotional these past few days. I apologize. Something that's so important when, even with understanding with your character, on the internet, it is so easy to hide behind a keyboard. It is so easy to press send after typing something out that you think will have no ramification.
Like when you press send, when you sent all that stuff about like girl stuff with that other girl, and you were kind of like sending stuff that was inappropriate to a girl, and like it's all over the internet now, that kind of stuff. That's
Yeah, I agree. Or when you decided to fire a whole bunch of people and you hit send on that email to make that happen, like that kind of hitting the send button.
It's
is that
so
what she's
easy
talking
to hit
about?
send.
Yeah,
Like
hitting
she
send.
just, there's always like a digital footprint, right? So, and all those comments she's made about, oh my God, I want to tap that. She said, I want to tap that. It was something about a maple syrup tree. She goes, I want to tap that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, she's just said your kids might see it one day. Well, your kids are going to see what you wrote. So what you're saying here is weird.
No kids.
But it does. There's someone on the other end of that computer, on the other end of the phone. And so as you go about your life and understanding that choices do mold you, I just want to encourage you guys to be bold and fearless. Not everyone is called to be on the front lines. That's okay. Support those that are. Pray for those. Be there for them in ways that you could not even imagine, but just know that the enemy would love nothing more than to confuse you, to put you in a position where you don't think your life matters or someone else's doesn't matter, but it does. And so just remember, again, every choice that you make, is it bringing you closer, for me, closer to heaven? That's my focus now. Closer to heaven, closer to being the person that God has called you to be, or is it bringing you further away? When someone's criticizing you, is it constructive criticism, or is it criticism that is going to harm you? If it is not going to harm you and it's constructive, take heart of it, pray over it. Criticism that is going to harm you. If it is not going to harm you, or is it criticism that is going to harm you? If it is not going to harm you and it's constructive, take heart of it.
Guys, I don't want to bore you with this whole thing.
Yeah,
she's talking really slow.
It's a train wreck.
She can't talk. I don't know what's happening at this Club America, but she's making education crowded. And I'm crowded. My brain is crowded right now. I can't handle it.
Yeah, that was not a great idea to have her go out in that speech. And I don't know, like, not only is she out of it and all over the place, the camera guy can't even shoot. Did you notice?
I think that's a selfie that's a video from a person in the audience.
Oh, okay. Because of the way how smooth it looks like the camera's on a tripod. I could be wrong, but I just thought that was so bizarre.
Never posted this part on TPUSA. They posted a good clip of her. They didn't post this.
Yeah.
So they cut it and they post what they want, right? So I have the other one from their, it's on their X account, yeah. TPUSA, of her video of her, but it doesn't show this part. It doesn't show this part.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
That's why.
It was not a good idea for them to do that.
No.
Speaking. Like,
no, absolutely not.
At certain points, you should just cancel, move on, apologize, and say, sorry, we'll make it up to you a month down the road. But that was not...
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah.
That was not a good move for them.
I think we're almost done. Like, then you guys can go head off to Baron, because I think Baron is live.
Is he? Oh, my goodness.
He does do a 20-minute intro. So
I'm surprised anybody's still watching this.
Yeah, I'm so thankful.
Thank you, guys.
He usually goes at.
Thank you so much.
He usually goes at 7. He didn't tell me he's going to go this early. This is weird. Taking in my time slot. No, I'm just joking.
A funny.
This is my time slot, Baron. No, I'm just joking.
A funny comment, hoaxing the world. Please forgive Erica. The flight from Fort Huachuca was very long.
Oh. All right. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Allegedly.
Anyhow, moving on, we are going to go talk, just do a little recap with Candace, and then we're going to end it soon, just like two videos or so. And yeah, I'm glad that you guys came today. I'm just I'm very excited about our next live too. We have some more stuff. Anyhow, let's play this one. Do I have it rounded? Yes. This is just an update.
And so you're going to hear him.
This is Tyler Boyer. She's talking about Tyler Boyer, the call. I don't know if you guys watch this.
Oh yeah.
To hear him.
I don't know why it's not playing.
And so you're going to hear him. You're going to hear him explain that they're opening a new office, of course, in Las Vegas, before he hands over the call to Erica, who is then going to edit herself to really make it about the children. Take a listen.
Last thing I'll say is this: at Turning Point Action, we have a ton of jobs posting in Arizona, Nevada, and New Hampshire. Those 3 states are so critical for our success. We actually just locked down. Jonah just got back from there, got the keys to a new building that we have in Las Vegas, which is really exciting. So it's about similar size in this. And so the footprint is growing. Things are moving. Things are happening. But we're going to need 1,000 more people in this room this time next year to win across the country and set ourselves up for the future. So get excited about that. And without further ado, go ahead and hand off the microphone here to the wonderful Erica Kirk.
Hi, everyone. I know it's not usually normal to have everyone brought together, but I wanted to do that for a multitude of reasons. One being, I want to say something very personal and say thank you to each and every one of you. I bring my babies to the office 9 times out of 10. And a lot of you have interacted with them, and it's very sweet to me, and it's very precious to them, because then they know you guys by name, and they'll come to me and they'll say, did you know that so-and-so gave me a stuffy or something like that? Thank you. That my kids are my world, and I love bringing them here because they get to see what their father built and what you guys all continue building. So that personally means a lot to me. I just want to say thank you for that.
We're always building. We have to keep building. We can't stop building.
Also, I'm going to be doing something kind of like a lunch with your department style thing, because it is on my heart so badly. I would love to sit down with each and every one of you individually. I want to know your name, your face, like be able to pray for you guys and really just know you. And so since I can't do individually just yet, because that would be a long day and time and month and year to do that, I'm going to be conjoining it through departments so we can make them very small and intimate, maybe 3 people at a time, and have lunch with you guys just to hear your heart and hear your stories about Charlie. To be honest with you, that would be amazing, and your memories with him. So that was one thing on my heart, why I wanted to also just bring you guys all together.
Okay, so the people watching your kids, you should already know your names. You should already know their names. If you're saying in this first half, thank you for watching my kids, what should not follow is saying, I look forward to learning your names.
I love her. She's so, oh my gosh. If you haven't seen that, I think it was on her last live or the one before that. It was just great. And then, you know, I'm a huge Coach Colin fan. So this also happened. Hold on. Hopefully this will play full screen this time.
He's formerly a prosecutor. I don't know if we can pull up his channel. It's Lionel Media. But all of these YouTubers, just so you guys know, I love watching your stuff, and I don't shout you guys out nearly enough for how much you make me or my husband laugh. But the hair conspiracy, I'm a subscriber, Coach Colin. I do believe that I'm putting my hair in a low bun when I really want to do battle. I'll be like, just put it in a bun. So when I want to do real hood rat stuff with my friends, that is what I do. Yep, that's Lionel Nation. That's another fantastic channel. And he's just very funny, and it's great. So anyways, just wanted to say thank you to all of you guys, and that I see your stuff, and sometimes I just forget to comment on it, that you do bring joy into my household, and I do jump on their streams a lot, and they're putting in a lot of work.
Yeah. So then we have Mr. Coach Colin, reacting to this because he said it for quite a few.
He's been saying it for a while now.
She's in battles. Yeah, look at her hair. She is ready to go. Yeah, and so she finally, I think this is his first time her shouting coach out.
One of the first times. She hasn't done it in a while, if she has. And people were razzing Coach about this, and we were always kind of thinking, we were watching, we're like, I think he's kind of right. Everyone's like giving him grief over it.
She looks serious when she puts her hair in a bun.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's see if this plays. Hold on. Come on. Hold on. I am so sorry, guys. Do I have to rewind it?
Yeah.
I probably do. Alrighty. Let's try now.
Whoop whoop. What did I tell you guys? What did I say to you guys, huh? What did I tell you guys about what it means when the hair is up? What did I say to all you guys? You thought it was a joke. You thought I was being funny, huh? Is that what you thought? Huh? Is that what you guys thought? Come on now. I told you guys.
You have a good time. Go over to Coach Colin.
I told you guys. Okay? What did I say to you guys? You think I had to search through that whole time? You think I had to search through the whole timeline down here to find that image? That's what you thought, right? Nope. I just clicked on the timeline, and that's how she looked, because that's how she looks when the hair is up. Okay? The battle bun, as some people have deemed it. Okay? What did I tell you guys? Thought I was kidding around. That was a joke. Huh?
Way to go. Way to go, man. Way to go, Coach Colin. Oh.
That was a great clip from Coach Colin.
He was amazing.
He makes me laugh so hard, man.
Yeah,
oh
he's
my God.
Thank you guys. Help me get through the evening. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like to end off with some funny stuff too. It's like everything is so scary right now. Like
the world's pretty heavy right now.
Yeah, it's really heavy. So, we gotta laugh. You gotta laugh sometimes too. Yeah. So merch. Yes. So I think that's it. That's all I have for today. There's a big bombshell about Mr. Jack Hibbs. I just wanted to show you guys that. If you just joined, go rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's his selfie video. Go rewatch that. But yeah, we have more. We're gonna do Tuesday true crime, conspiracies, and cold cases. Yeah.
And we have part 2 of Amy Bradley dropping on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if you didn't catch out our part 1, that was the first cold case we were doing.
Yes.
And part 1 is out. Part 2 will drop on Tuesday.
Yes. And I was doing this before Charlie passed away, right? Obviously that's in the headlines right now because we do want to solve this. Also want to solve other things too, and try at least, because her missing case is coming up in the headlines now. March 24th is when she went missing. 28 years it will be. So she has never been found, but she's been cited a lot of places.
Watch the episode.
Watch the episode. And yeah, I'm gonna be talking about other really, really cool cold cases. So it's what I love to do. So I hope you join me every Tuesday, and you'll be surprised what we'll be showing. And Freedom Fridays for Charlie, and of course Pastor Sundays.
Yeah.
Today I'll try to do. I'm gonna do my best to do 3 a week. So Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays. I'm going to try for 4:30. I should have went for 4 because Baron went a little
Early.
bit.
Yeah, we weren't
Baron went
expecting.
early. He never goes at 6. He goes at 7 usually, right?
Yeah, 7 Eastern. Oh, well.
All right. But that's it. That's all we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming. And we will see you. I don't know if anybody else has any questions, but yeah, we will see you
On the next one.
Tuesday. I'll see you Tuesday.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers and have a great rest.